Question 6 of paper 2 for June of 2024. In the diagram, the graphs of fx and gx are drawn for the interval of x between negative 180 and 180. The graphs intersect at N, P, and Q. P is also a turning point of both graphs. 6.1. Write down the period of f. So f is the cosine graph, and from our equation, we don't see any period shift. So therefore, a cosine graph has a period of 360 degrees. 6.2. Write down the amplitude of g. There's two ways to find the amplitude. The easiest way is to look at the coefficient of sine 2x, and that coefficient is 1, so the amplitude is equal to 1. The other way to find the amplitude is you look at the maximum value and the minimum value, which is plus 1 and minus 1. And the amplitude calculation is a half times the maximum minus the minimum, and that also gives you 1. 6.3. Write down the value of a. So for 6.3, we actually need to find the shift to the left or to the right of fx. So here we have the graph of f, and it moves through the turning point of P at 45 degrees. Now the graph of f is a cosine graph, and cosine is supposed to start at 1 and then move to 90 degrees. But its maximum is at 45 degrees, and it's moving through 135 degrees. So can you see we shifted it to the right by 45 degrees. So therefore, we have the a value is minus 45 degrees. So we have always explained it as if x is equals to 45 degrees, to find the a value, we move that back to 0. So it's x minus 45 degrees. So the a value is negative 45. 6.4. Calculate the value of k, the y-coordinate of n and q, without using a calculator. So we can see that k is at the point n or k is at the point q. And the points of n and q are on either of the graphs of fx and gx. And we have those x values. So for me, it looks simpler to work with sine of 2 times x. So I will use the points of q. So for 6.4, we have gx is equal to sine of 2x. At the point q, x is equal to 165 degrees. And we want to find the y value, so that is k. And the question said without the use of a calculator. So 2 times 165 is 330 degrees. And can you see this is pretty simple to rewrite as sine of 360 minus 30 degrees. And this places me in the fourth quadrant in terms of our reductions. And we know that sine is negative in the fourth quadrant. So it's negative sine of 30 degrees. And the sine of 30 is equal to a half. So can you see that the k value is negative a half? And that looks right because if I look at my x-axis, k is below the x-axis, so I know the value must be negative. 6.5. Calculate the value of x if g x plus 60 degrees is equals to f x plus 60 degrees in the interval of x between minus 45 and 0 degrees. So for 6.5, I actually don't have to calculate anything, and it's only for 1 mark. I can see that the point of intersection is at 45 degrees, 165, and minus 75. And x plus 60 means move those points to the left by 60 degrees. So I need to move these points to the left by 60 degrees. And there's only one point, that's the point P, that if I move it left by 60 degrees, I'll land at x is equals to minus 15 degrees. And that's the only result in the interval that they're asking me to look at. So x would be equal to minus 15 degrees. 6.6. Without using a calculator, determine the number of solutions to the equation of root 2 sine 2x equal to sine x plus cos x has in the interval of x between minus 90 and 90 degrees. Clearly show all your working. So let us start by writing down that equation. We have root 2 of sine 2x is equals to sine x plus cos x. And this question is with our graph question, so it's part of our functions question. So it kind of shows me that I need to rewrite this equation to look like either gx or fx or maybe even both. So I notice that if I divide both sides by the root of 2, on the left-hand side I will have sine of 2x, and that is equals to 1 over root 2 sine x plus 1 over root 2 cos x. So can you see that if I divide by root 2, on the right-hand side, because we have one denominator, I'm dividing sine x by root 2, and I'm dividing cos x by root 2. And I'm also writing this as multiplying. This value of 1 over root 2 is actually a special angle, or the result of a special angle. So we have sine of 2x is equal to sine of 45 degrees times sine x plus cos of 45 degrees times cos x. So can you see I'm rewriting 1 over root 2 as the sine of 45 and 1 over root 2 as the cosine of 45, because those are the results of our special angles. Notice that even though it's the same result, I choose to write down sine of 45 and cosine of 45 because on the right hand side I have a compound angle, and this you can find on your formula sheet as well. So sine of 2x would be equal to the cos of 45 degrees minus x, or you can write it as sine of 2x is equals to the cos of x minus 45 degrees. And that for me makes a little bit more sense because that gives me the equation of fx. So when I rewrite the equation that they gave me and I look in the interval of minus 90 to 90 degrees, I can use my graph to answer that question. So I'm looking at in that interval of minus 90 to 90, where does the graphs intersect? And they intersect at x equals to negative 75 degrees and x equals to 45 degrees. But the question says determine the number of solutions, not the position of that solution. So therefore, 2 solutions. Thank you for watching. Remember to show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to Mathenatic.